I'm going to be reflecting on two basic questions, right? And the first question is, when you look at this business, ladies and gentlemen, what do you see? I want you to ask yourself, what do you see? When you look at this business, what do you see? Do you see one on the left and one on the right? Is that what you see? Do you see struggles to recruit people all the time? Do you see difficulties, the business being very difficult, things not going how you plan? Is that what you see? Or do you see an unending trail of attrition in your business? People are coming in, going out, and there seems to be no hope in sight, right? Do you see that 1 million naira benchmark as something that you cannot attain? What do you see? Now let me tell you what I see when I look at this business. When I look at this business, I see hope for the hopeless. I see possibilities in impossibilities. I see frowns turned to smiles. When I look at this business, I see dreams manifesting. When I look at this business, I see possibilities of touching lives. I see love developing in families. I see generational wealth being created. I see bliss in homes. When I look at this business, I see the hungry being fed by good people. When I look at this business, I see families hugging and beaming with happiness. What do you see? When I look at this business, I see open doors in impossible places. When I see this business, I see the vastness of possibilities and the power God has given to us to touch lives. So, gentlemen and ladies, what you need to understand is very, very simple. The money is only a byproduct of what you see. If you want to win in this business, you need to refocus your vision and begin to see bigger, begin to see deeper, begin to see spiritually. Because for many of us, we're just looking at what comes to us immediately. And because of that, we don't see deep. And that is why that's the reason why the business remains what it is to you. The money you make in this business is a byproduct of what you see. Second question I'm going to reflect on today. When you look at yourself, who do you see? When you look at yourself as a person running this business, who do you see? Who are you as a person running this business? Now, the mistake is that most people think that they are a body with spirits, right? That is absolutely not correct. Actually, what you are is that you are a spirit in a body. That is what you are. As a human being, you're a spirit being, right? And I'll prove that to you. You see, after God made man, after God created man, there was no life in man, right? Until God breathed life into him. The body was there, but the body was doing nothing until the spirit was put into the body. And that is what animated the body. So you need to understand clearly that the spirit animates the body. It is important you understand, because some people say, why are you going metaphysical right now? It is important you understand that you are spirit first. If you don't understand that you are spirit first, then you won't be able to reach your potential as the human being God has created. And the potentials and the capacity and possibilities for you in this business will only continue to remain vague. You will not see it, you will not attain it, right? So I ask that question again. Who do you see when you look at yourself in this business? We are talking about transferring beliefs. The creation story tells us who you really are, right? And how powerful you are, and the mandates that you are meant to satisfy. When God created the world, God said, let there be birds of the air, let there be fishes in the water, let there be animals on the land. But when God created you, God did not say, let there be. God summoned his divinity. God said, let us make man in our own image and likeness. Let him have dominion over all the world, right? He said, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. That's the mandate. That's the divine mandate. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. God made you to be like him. God made you to be a co-creator. God made you to be powerful. You are an embodiment of power. You are an embodiment of possibilities. You are an embodiment of hope, of goodness, of capacity that God has put in you to dish out to others. And yet, because you face challenges in this business, you reduce yourself to be smaller than you really are. You look at the problems you are facing, and based on those problems, guess what you do? You begin to act small. That is not who you are. God made you to be powerful, right? You see, the devil was able to deceive man, right? By making him believe that he lacked godly attributes. That was what the devil did. Adam's first sin was not disobedience. No. People say that Adam ate the apple and blah, blah, blah. No. The first sin Adam committed was not disobedience. Gentlemen and ladies, the first sin Adam committed was calling God a liar, right? And I will tell you how he did that. When God made man in his own image and likeness. Adam used to walk with God in the garden. So Adam was aware that God made him in his image and likeness. God made him like him. But he felt God lied to him. And that is why he gave ears to the devil, and the devil told him that the apple will make him to be more like God. And because Adam felt God was lying to him, that he made him like him, yet here is this guy telling him the apple will make you more like me, more like God. Adam decided to eat the apple, thereby calling God a liar. Adam was already like God. He never needed the apple to be like God because he was already created to be like God. And the reason I brought this up is because this is still the most effective script used by the devil today. The devil makes you feel that you don't have power and you don't have control. For each time this happens, I want you to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Your nature as a person fabricated by God, fabricated in the image and the likeness of God, is power in itself. You have what it takes to transform your life. You have what it takes to transform your business. You have what it takes to win in this business. What that means is that you have everything to win. The divine mandate of being a conqueror is in you, and you need to realize that. So I want all of you to go to the chat room now, and in the chat room, I want you to type out, I am worthy of success, right? I am worthy of success in 2022. Type it down. I am worthy of success. Type that down in the chat room, right? Then also type down in the chat room, I am fabricated for greatness. You need to know who you are. You are not a nobody. You are not a mistake. You are a divine design, right? You need to type in the chat room, I am fabricated for greatness. Also type there in the chat room, I am unstoppable. Type it out there in the chat room, I am unstoppable. And I want you to round up your typing by typing up, I am a champion, right? I am a champion. When you realize who you are, nothing can stop you, right? When the devil begins to play the ancient game that fell Adam with you, call him out and let him know that you will not fall the second time, right? Adam fell once, you will not fall the second time. You're a divine construct with a mandate to go dominate the world and subdue it. Don't perform less. Don't let anybody make you think you are small. Your mission on earth is not to play small. God does not play small. You should not play small, right? Now, I'm going to run this up by letting you know something. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It is in all of us, right? Not just in some of us. And as you let your light shine, as we unconsciously give others permission to do the same, as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically begins to liberate others too.